going on, guys? It's Chris and I'm the founder of Boxing Highs and Boxing Highs Apparel, as you can see me wearing here. And in today's video, I wanted to give you guys 10 Instagram growth tips in as quick of a time as I can. So let's not waste any time and get on with the first point. So the first point is you want to take advantage of all the posting types. So that means you want to post photos, videos, reels, and carousels. Yes, I know reels are very popular right now and they do get a lot of views, but your reels would get so much more views if you actually post a reel than like a photo or carousel after it and then post another reel. Because if you diversify your posts, it enables Instagram to show your post to people that engage better with certain types of posts, because some people might not like reels, so they might just like photos, so it will show that to them. And also on the explore page, there's obviously different sections. There's a section for reels, usually like in the corner, then there's like videos and there's photos and carousels. So if you post all of the four types, then there's even bigger of a chance of you getting on the explore page than if you just posted reels and were hoping to get into that one little slot there. So make sure you use all the content types. So the second point is you want to make sure that you're posting unique and viral content. And what I mean by that is don't be repetitive with what you're posting. Say if you're a gymnast and you post videos of you backflipping, and each video is of you backflipping, then the next one's like a front flip, then a backflip again. People are going to get bored of watching you backflip and they're going to be like, yeah, we've seen you backflip so many times, we know you can do it. So basically make stuff unique and viral. Do things different every time. Add extra flips. If you're boxing, do really fast combinations. If you're playing football, do like cool trick shots, skills, all of that kind of thing. Make content that you'd want to watch yourself. And if you look at a video and you think, that's boring, well then everyone else is going to think it's boring. And if you look at other people's pages and you think their content's boring, think, does this video look like something I've made before or want to make? And if the answer is yes, then you should probably not post that video because it's not going to do well and it's just a waste of your time. So make sure you post viral content. And if you do repost and you don't make your own content, make sure you choose viral content that's done really well on other pages. Don't post things you think are going to be viral. Post things that have proven to be viral and have got lots of views and likes on other pages. Also, if a clip has done really well for you in the past, like you've had like a really cool viral trend and you posted and it did really well, it's got way more likes than everything else on your page, feel free to repost that 3-4 months down the line, because the chances are it's probably going to bring new people in and get you more followers and still get a lot of likes. So don't be afraid to reuse some content that you've used before if you're struggling to come up with new ideas, or you're going on vacation, holiday, and you don't actually have time to make more content. Tip number 3 is to post consistently. Make sure that if you're a repost page, you're posting a minimum of 3 times a day, probably better to post 5 times a day. And if you are a content creator, ideally it should be once every day or at least 5 times a week. You can have the odd day off without posting, but it really should be consistent. Your followers should be getting to know that you post every day, this is what you're about, and any new people that are coming in can expect you to post and get new value and want to stay on your page. And if you don't post regularly, for example, once a week, once a month, like irregularly, sorry, people are going to be like, who's this guy, when they see him on your page, and they're going to just unfollow you because you don't post often enough and you don't give them the value that they followed you for. So make sure you post consistently. And if you can't do that, then I'm sorry, it's really not going to work out for you, because that is the most important tip, hands down. So make sure you post. Another tip that's probably not actually been talked about that often is make sure you send your content to bigger pages and other people if it is very good. And it's only if it's very good. If it's just a basic video of you doing a backflip or hitting the pads that everybody else does, the chances are they are not going to post that video. But if it's a really unique video, like blindfolded kettlebells, and you're like moving your head blindfolded and you're doing crazy stuff that people either think it's one, dumb and going to want to comment on it and it's going to go viral, or it's just incredibly skilled. So if you do have a video like that, or you have made something like that, make sure to send it to bigger pages, and the chances are they probably will post it. And if they don't, a really good tip that it's actually been used on me, that's how I'm telling you guys now, is if you get your friends to share the post to the page's DM. So for example, if you have a post, the person press send and you all send it to, for example, me, Boxing Highs, at the same time, and I go to my message requests, because I check them pretty much like 3-4 times a day just to see what people are saying. And if I see like 10 people sending me a post, I'm going to be like, damn, what is this? Click it and I will watch it. And that's why I said it's got to be really good, because most of the time I look at it, I'm like, this is not very unique, this is boring, and it's not that great. So if you do make it unique, the chances are people are going to post you, and that will get you an incredible amount of reach. So the next tip is to engage with other content creators in your niche. If you're a boxer, engage with other boxers. If you're you're a gymnast, engage with other gymnasts, model, engage with other models, etc. You know the gist. So if you engage with other content creators, the chances are they will engage back on your post and boost your posts up in the algorithm when you post. And it also allows you to build a community and a network with people who are interested in the same things as you, which in the future you can use for collaborations, make videos with them. You can just have a friend, you can ask for advice. How are you growing? Any things that worked well for you. You can also do kind of like competitions with them. You might even meet up with them in the future and become friends. There is really no bad scenario of engaging with other content creators. So make sure you do that. As well as engaging with content creators, you also want to make sure that you engage with people who comment on your videos. Even if they comment an emoji or just nice, you want to make sure you reply to that comment. Don't just like it, reply to it, ask them a constructive question based on the video. So if they're saying your backflip's nice, then put like, thanks, can you do a backflip, or what other flips would you like to see me do? What other tricks you'd want to see me do? Any feedback, that kind of thing. One, it helps you. Two, you get to know that person a bit better and they might come back for more because you actually reply to their comments and take time out of your day to say hello to them. And three, you will actually improve as well because they might tell you things that you can do better. So again, win-win situation. Next point is post your post on your story, especially if it's a reel, because a reel actually plays in your story, and then add a poll on the bottom of it based on your video. So if you're putting like a pad work video, you want to put like, what do you think of my pad work? Good, bad? You just click it, just an example. And the reason behind that is because Instagram doesn't actually show all of your posts to all of your followers. It kind of does it in batches of like a few followers, like say 10% of your followers, and if it's good, it'll show it to another 10%, another 10%, and that kind of thing. But if you put it on your story, it shows it to a different audience, and if the people like it on your story, they're going to click the video, go onto your reel, like, comment, that kind of thing, and it will boost your reel up more, and it will in the end actually get you more views on your reel as well, because your story views actually count as your reel views as well. And if somebody else posts your reel on their story, that also counts towards your views. So make sure you post on your story. Tip number 8, use other creators for inspiration. So for example, if there's a boxer in your niche that's doing really well, they make great content, have a look what's worked really well for them. See if they've got like a video, say every one of their videos got 1,000 likes, but then this one has got like 10,000. Have a look what they've done in that video and think, see if I can replicate that kind of thing. Maybe they're doing a certain type of skill, movement, or a funny video, and maybe you can replicate that. And the chances are, if it's worked for them, it will work for you. I mean, and it also gives you ideas, so you don't have to just sit in your head all the time thinking about what could I make. Use those for inspiration, you know. I mean, they won't mind. You can credit them in the caption if you want to say, oh, inspired by this person, and they'll probably even be happier with that. So use other content creators for inspiration. Tip number 9 is to tell people to follow you, because if you don't tell people to follow you, the chances are they will probably forget. It sounds stupid, but they probably will. Like, you're probably not subscribed now. But if I say, make sure you subscribe because I'll be dropping more videos and you will actually learn more how to grow your Instagram and that kind of thing. So subscribe below, and the chances are you probably thought, oh shit, I'm not actually subscribed. So make sure you tell people to follow you in the captions of your videos. Put your normal caption and then put follow at and whatever your at is for more tutorials, boxing content, football content, and that kind of thing. So yeah, that is tip number 9. The final tip is tip number 10, and it's to make sure that you put at the end of your caption, sometimes, not always, to tell your followers to tag a friend. For example, tag someone who needs to see this, tag someone you take on holiday here, tag someone who needs to improve their footwork or boxing skills. And that way it will encourage people to tag their friends. And if they tag their friends will click on the video. They will think, oh, you know, this is a good video, they might like it, and they might follow you. Even if they don't follow you, they still liked it, boosted your post up the Instagram algorithm. And it really is a win-win situation, because even if one person tags someone, that's one extra person, and it's actually cost you nothing to put that extra line at the end of your caption. So yeah, those have been the 10 tips. 10 minutes it took this video pretty much. I tried to do it as quick as I can, so sorry if it has taken up too much of your time, but I hope you have gotten a lot of value out from this video. I'm too used to going on Instagram, so hope you got a great value out of this video, and please make sure to follow. Definitely been too much on Instagram. Subscribe, like, comment, and I will see you guys in part 2, because I'm doing a part 2 to this video. So see ya.